guys, welcome back to another video in the BMW E60. As you guys know, I have a BMW 520D and I'm actually going to get it tuned today. So we're up in the north of England. It's kind of near Bolton, Manchester way, and we are heading to Rhino Remaps. I've been in contact with them and we are working together with this video, and hopefully I can show you guys a few little behind the scenes with regards to how a remap actually comes to life. Now, this is obviously the 2-litre diesel, so as standard it comes at 177 brake horsepower. Now, the remap that I'm going to be getting done today will actually take the peak power up to 225 brake horsepower, I believe, and the torque will go from, I believe, 350 newton meters to 440 newton meters. So it's a lot of figures to try and remember. And also I'm hoping that I should gain a little bit of fuel economy as well. Now, essentially how you gain the fuel economy is you will gain some low down torque. They adjust the torque limiters and lots of different parameters, which is just way over my head. I don't really know the ins and outs of how to tune a car, but essentially you gain a lot of low down torque and you don't have to rev the engine as high to generate the same power, so you have more power low down in the rev range. So because you don't have to rev it as high, you're not telling the engine to inject as much fuel, therefore you're going to be saving fuel in the long run. Now, it's a 2-litre diesel, it's very good on fuel anyway. You know, like the trip up here I was averaging upwards of 60 miles per gallon, but if I can get even better than that, then we're winning at the end of the day. So if I can see like a 10% increase in fuel economy, that would be amazing, especially with the big power increases as well. Now, bear in mind, this is only a simple remap, so it is only like a stage 1 remap, you could say. So it requires no extra bolt-on mods or anything like that. We're not putting hybrid turbos in, we're not doing anything to the exhaust or anything like that. So it is a basic simple software tuning remap. And bear in mind, I have deleted the EGR valve and I've also cleaned the DPF, so they need to be switched off with the software, so they're going to be just completely turned off and basically mapped out. Now, another thing that I plan to get done, if it is possible, I want to get the speed limiter switched off, if there is one anyway. I'm pretty sure the car's limited to like 146 miles per hour, like the top peak speed, but I want to try and get that switched off, so then if ever I do go over to Germany and we go on the Autobahn, then maybe we can get upwards of 150 miles an hour. Who knows? That's a whole nother story. But I want to get the stage 1 remap, the EGR switched off, the DPF switched off, and also the speed limiter removal if possible. But we're heading to Rhino Remaps now, and we'll check in with you when we get there. Okay then, so what are we doing now then?
We're basically changing we will be changing the parameters of your vehicle, giving you a stage 1 map. What we're actually doing with the KEZ unit is actually getting an ID and a full read in terms of rail pressure, fuel pressure, turbo pressure, etc. Yeah. Send this off to a company who will modify the files for us.
Right. Yeah.
ECM software. After when that's done, you can rewrite the files back into your vehicle.
Yeah. Okay, and then we will be removing the EGR and DPF.
That's correct.
At the same time.
DPF at the same time.
And also the speed limiter removal.
The speed limiter will be removed as well.
Yeah. Okay, doke. So what's this doing right now then?
right to the files back.
This is writing the files back onto the car.
That's correct.
And what's this? What's this tool here then?
Unit.
That's the KES unit,
so
and that goes, that plugs into the
RBD port.
Yeah. Okay. Right, first time starting it up. No warnings on the dash apart from we need fuel. Let's go into the if there's any just we need fuel. Alright then guys, so the remap, the tuning has been done and we're actually going to take it for a test drive now. Damon just recommended that we take it for a test drive, just make sure that everything is good to go and there's no errors on the dash or anything. One thing I have noticed, the engine management light was on before I had this done, and that was obviously because the EGR was removed, but now that has obviously been taken off, so good to go. And straight away I noticed how more responsive the accelerator pedal is. It's crazy, like it's really weird. The accelerator seems so much more responsive. So I'm just looking forward to this. We're going to take it for a test drive. We don't want to go too crazy. We don't want to wrap it around a lamppost or anything. But yeah, I'm going to try and give it a little bit of beans and see if we notice a considerable amount of difference. But like I said, so far with the throttle response, definitely noticed a difference. Like I literally touch it and there's power. That's crazy.
Even as a passenger, you can feel the difference.
Alright, ready?
Should I film the road?
Jesus. Yeah, that is a lot quicker. Have you noticed?
As soon as we were even reversing off the drive,
that threw me back in the seat, and I'm the driver. That torque increase is crazy. Oh, and the pickup's so much better as well. I understand that, like, I'm going to be kind of all over the place because this is obviously, you know, just a first reaction, and yeah, I don't really know what to say. I'm pretty excited at the moment, but yeah, like the throttle response, the pickup, so much quicker. Honestly.
You don't want to go too far, remember, because
No.
you'll be back in.
Right, so I'm in third, put my foot down. Yeah, pickup's literally there and it just chucks you back into your seat. Oh, that is instantly better. Completely different car. The accelerator feels so much like lighter and smoother, it's crazy. Bloody hell.
My head's just banging off the...
That is crazy. Literally 0 to 60 in no time at all.
New
Jesus.
video coming soon, 0 to 60.
Yeah, there will be a 0 to 60 video coming soon. So we're going to head back to Rhino Remaps now. We're going to discuss a few little things because I know you guys are going to have a lot of questions about this. You know, is it reliable? Is it gonna like make my engine blow up? You know, is it gonna, you know, put a lot more wear on my components on the car? So we're gonna hopefully answer some of those questions for you guys. But another thing to point out, that I can now go slower in a higher gear. So before, going 40 miles an hour, that was like struggling in like 5th gear. Now I can do it with ease. I can probably even do it in 6th gear. So yeah, so we'll see you back at Rhino Remaps. Was it here?
Not this one.
Oh, next one. Alright then, Damon, so I just wanted to ask, because I know obviously a lot of people are going to be asking the same sort of question. When you remap your car, is it reliable? Is it going to make your engine blow up? at the end of the day?
Well, the answer to that is no. It won't make your engine blow up. All cars are detuned from manufacture, so
Yeah.
all we're doing is literally putting it back to where it should be in the first place.
Right.
You've got Euro 5, Euro 6. Most countries, you've got to basically the cars have to be detuned and have to match in most countries. So by remapping the vehicle, we're putting it back to where it should be, which
Yeah.
will give you probably better fuel efficiency.
Yeah.
Will run a lot better. So no, the answer to it is that it won't blow the engine up at all.
Yeah. So I shouldn't be putting any more wear on the engine components.
That's
and
correct.
the
There won't
fuel
be any
pumps
more.
and things like that.
Yeah, there will be no more wear in the car. We keep the cars within our maps are done within parameters, so we won't take it. We won't promise to give you 100 bhp more. Or give you a stage 2 map rather than a stage 1 in the vehicle. We keep it below parameters, so we look for more longevity on vehicles, so therefore your engine will last a lot longer.
Cool. All right. So I hope that's answering a few of you guys' questions. I know you're going to be like, oh, don't get it remapped, don't get your car tuned. It's just going to make your engine blow up, and it's just it's not going to be good for the health of your car. But another point I want to touch on, and it's actually why it kind of drew my attention to you, is like the fact that you're so cost effective. And it's obviously because you do it from home, you haven't got the overhead costs of running a garage or whatever. And so how much is it, like how much are we talking for a stage 1 remap? What's the basic price?
Well, basic price on depending on the actual car itself. On a car like this, you're looking at 150.
Right.
Obviously, in comparison to other companies, you're looking at probably about minimum about 250 to 300 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, I've looked around at quite a few places. Not to name a few, I don't want to put anyone in the dirt, but yeah, I've been looking at like £300 or £400 at some places. So it's it's people don't want to be spending that much when in reality they don't know what it is going to be doing,
Exactly.
But I can say that I've took this for a test drive and it's honestly made the world of difference. I'm not even saying that, but yeah, it's a very cost-effective way of doing it, obviously running your business from home. And so
I mean, we do get people who are obviously a bit probably put off because I'm working from home, we work from home, but we use genuine Alien Tech tools, genuine KES tools. We pay a subscription fee on a yearly basis for updates on cars. So it's everything's done genuinely. The only difference is we're not operating from a workshop. There is no need to work from a workshop because we have the tools right here. Yeah,
exactly. So I hope that puts a few minds at rest, and I hope that answered a few of you guys' questions. But I want to say thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, and if any of you guys obviously want to get your car tuned, get your car remapped, Damon is the guy at Rhino Remaps, and you are in the Bury Bolton area, is it?
In Bury.
In Bury,
Heywood, Bury.
Not Bury. It's Bury in Heywood. Yeah. So yeah, obviously I'll put all of his details down in the description box. And yeah, give it check it out and see what you guys think. Okay then, so we have officially finished at Rhino Remaps, and was actually there for a couple of hours just because me and Damon, we was talking about cars for a great deal of time. But I just want to say, like, Damon is a really nice, knowledgeable guy. He really does know his stuff. And he really does put your mind at rest. Any questions you have, he will be ready to answer them. And he also doing a diagnostic check on my car as well, which he will do. He will include that in the service. So any fault codes, any historic fault codes or anything you may have, he will go ahead and check them for you. But yeah, I just want to say, like, really nice guy, really well built company that he runs. And yeah, obviously, like I said numerous times now, if you do want to check him out, give him a go. There is plenty of other testimonies and reviews on Google and Facebook, so you know, don't just take my word for it, you know, look at the other, oh my god, this is so good. You know, obviously there's other people out there, so you can take their word for it, but I'm going to enjoy this car a little bit now and see what it can really do, because I haven't even tested out like the peak power yet, so we're going to have a little bit of fun with this thing. Alright then guys, so I've been driving around for a bit now, having so much fun, and honestly, like, pulling up to the traffic lights, you just have the urge to just floor it every single time. Now I'm going to try and hold back on those urges, because obviously I do want to get improved fuel economy from this remap, and you know, if I just keep flooring it everywhere, then obviously I'm not going to see any increased MPG. But honestly, yeah, it's just like so much fun. It's so addicting to just like put your foot down all the time. But I want to say that if you have any questions, like for me, of course, just leave them down in the comment section and I will be sure to answer them as best as possible. But then if you do have any questions for Damon at Rhino Remaps, then of course just contact him. I will leave his contact details below, his mobile number, his email address, and also where he is located if you do want to go ahead and get yourself you know, a remap on your car. But yeah, with that being said, I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I will see you in that next video. Peace.